Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person you're connecting with on a romantic level. What is it that they are feeling, thinking towards you currently? This is a general love reading, so this is not personal, and it will not resonate for everyone. I am looking into mid-February to the end of February 2021. However, time is fluid, so some of you may have already gone through this. Some of you may be going through this currently, and the rest of you may experience this in the far future. Okay. The deck I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. All right, so you have here pleasure, opening, change, beauty, followed by doubt, creativity, laughter, grief. Oh boy. Under the bottom of the deck is illusion. So you have here pleasure, opening. Okay, let's just say that a bit slowly. Pleasure, opening, change, beauty, doubt, creativity, laughter, grief, and illusion under the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to express to you what it is that this person's feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, the connection that I have with you, I do feel that there is so much pleasure. Spiritually, physically, and even as a friend, I find there's so much about you that I find pleasurable. There are certain things in my heart that I have not told you about, how I feel about you, the feelings that I hide. I don't exactly talk to you about them. I now feel that I want to open up to you. The things that I have not told you, even the things that I did, I just want to add in a few more. And I know that I have to make this change, because if I don't, you will never know. It's important for me to change the situation that we're in and have an immediate change so that I can see a certain result. There is a lot of beauty that I see in you, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your charm, your charisma, your personality, so many things that have happened that I now realize and admire who you really are. as a human being. But what has happened between us now makes me feel as though there is simply doubt. Is this going to work out at all? Is anything going to work out in this connection? There is a sense and a desire for me to create something. I want to create something with you that'll be long-lasting, for the world to see. But will this stand the test of time? What I want to create is a web of love. This web, I want to create something that'll be spiritually, emotionally, and physically strong, as a web of love is. But this particular web, I'm worried, will it stand the test of time? If there is a storm, will this web actually last? Or will it just break away? Spiritually and emotionally, I know it's strong, but I'm not sure if it can actually stand any type of argument, any type of storm. The situation between yourself and I, you are a very good friend. I would like to make you a best friend. You know what it is that makes me laugh. You know how to make me smile. You know how to bring sunshine into my life, and you make my heart happy. You are my sunshine. But right now, I do regret certain things that I have said and done. There is sorrow and sadness, melancholy. I understand and I regret certain things that I have done. And I feel like I've lost you forever. I grieve for you. And that's all I can think about, is how much I hurt you and how much I now hurt myself. My regret, my guilt, all lives in this sorrow and pain that's inside of my heart. But I don't show this to you. This is all a simple illusion. I cannot confess. I do not confess. And I feel as though there are certain things that, yes, I could tell you. But there are many things that I don't. I hide behind a curtain. I wear a false mask. I talk one way, but I actually believe in another. I act one way, but inside I feel differently. For now, all I can think of is opening up to you and making a change. You are very special to me. All right, Aquarius. It's quite nice. It's what I'm seeing here, and this is only going to resonate for a few of you. This is either two things. This is a relationship that has already become stale, right at the end of that period of feeling hopelessness. Or this is something that has just started. These cards indicate that it's a process for getting to the next level up. That's what these cards are indicating here. For some of you, which I see here, it's just the start of a relationship. It's the start of a friendship. And the type of cards that came out were very friendship-like. And anything after that, if you have been in a connection with this person for a very long time, now they simply do want to keep their distance, but they have so much admiration and desire for you as well. They also like you as a friend. They don't want to lose you. Let's just put it that way. They want to have you somehow in their life. So let's look at something that's blocking this person. Some type of issue that this person is facing. Okay. We have here the Two of Coins and the Queen of Coins. Oh, interesting. What's coins? So we have the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins here does talk about this person juggling and trying to balance certain tasks, responsibilities, people, making choices, trying to find a balance. What they're trying to do is juggle several situations at once. And it is hard for them to actually create a better balance. They're trying to create a balance between the earthly part of themselves, the materialistic part, and the spiritual part of them. What they've done is they've taken on too much responsibility and burdens for now, and they are overwhelmed by demands. They have overcommitted to whatever responsibilities they have. This is why, Aquarius, they're not able to dedicate time and energy and effort to you, because they are being pulled apart in different directions. And so there is a lack of effort that they're putting because they just can't. Under the bottom of the deck here, you have the Queen of Coins. So this does talk about them wanting to start something but not being able to. There's a desire to reap the fruits of one's labor. So they think that they have invested, even the little bit that they have. They feel that what they have done is sufficient, is good enough right now. This is something in the past. This is something that was causing an issue. That's not as much, but now what's happening is that they are starting to balance too many things. They're too overwhelmed, and they're not able to dedicate their time and energy to you. All right. So we have here Aquarius, oh boy, okay, we have King of Wands, and you do have the Sun card that popped up as well. This is the Beginner's Tarot deck by, yeah, I forgot the author, but this is the Beginner's Tarot deck. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Sun card, we have the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. We had another sign where the card was in the exact same spot. Okay. So under the bottom of the deck, we have World. So you actually have two major arcanas here. So there are going to be some major changes, and these changes are good. So first of all, Aquarius, this person may be falling in love with you. They may already be in love with you, which I do see they are in love or falling in love. But they do feel that you are kind of unavailable, and that's a problem. They have a lot of passion for you. There's a lot of desire for you, sexual desire. There's a lot. And just wanting to take care of you, keeping you safe and warm. Warmth, yes. And then we have the Sun card, keeping you safe and warm. Here we have joyous feelings, prosperity, happiness, freedom, just a feeling of goodness all around. This is something that's being felt. Then we have here the Six of Swords, where this person now has been on this rocky boat, and they want to get out of this turbulent type of waterway that they're in, and they want to go somewhere where it's calm. So everything right now for them in their life is too much to handle, and it's too rough, it's too bumpy. They want a place that is calm and quiet, so they're moving on. There is going to be some defensiveness along the way. There's going to be some issues, some obstacles, some hurdles. With the Seven of Wands, there's going to be a little bit of defensiveness for sure. However, with the World card, this does talk about, Aquarius, that this person has realized that you mean the world to them. At the end of the day, they don't like being far away from you emotionally. They don't like being far away from you physically. So they don't like that kind of a situation. They don't like that. They want to come close to you. All right, I have here Doreen Virtue's Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Listen to your intuition. So these messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. They know your greater good. They work for the Abrahamic religion. That's where they're from. So they're not just independent angels. It's a whole staff. It's a whole team. Oh, someone's saying in my mind here, Team Abraham. That's hilarious. Okay. All right, so we have here the fact that these angels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, are concerned. So when they do send messages, it is for your greater good. It's for your higher level of conscious. What's going to make you really happy? You know, down the road, are you going to be happy with this individual? Is your soul going to be happy? And yes, it will be happy. Wonderful. You have here, they would like you to listen to your intuition. So certain things are going to happen, they're going to occur, where you will be receiving messages in your mind as hunches, sometimes even a voice in your head. But sometimes it's yourself speaking to yourself. That is your own consciousness that is connected to the divine consciousness. And you literally are reiterating to yourself what somebody has mentioned somewhere else. Somewhere else meaning from the higher realm. So listen to your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. There's a reason why you have thought of this particular idea. They would like you to remain positive. You may want to be rushing into the situation, but they're telling you to don't worry, because right now is not the right time to be in this connection with this person. They are too overwhelmed. In the meantime, you may speak to people, your friends, family members, people who are more experienced, so that you can feel a little better and you can gain more insight on the type of situation you find yourself in. There may be certain things in this connection that you can improve upon. There may be things that you have not seen from a different perspective. So when you talk to someone, even if you read a book on relationships, if you look at YouTube videos on expert coaches, how to deal in relationships, you will definitely gain some type of clarity, but also you will receive some type of energetic boost, because it'll be an aha moment. You'll realize, oh, I was thinking about this in this way. Helpful people usually comes up for me when I notice that there's something that you need to talk about, and it's time for you to let it out, to let that energy flow out of your body and your mind and your aura so that someone else can absorb it. It's not that you're putting your stress and burdens on someone. I just did a reading right now before this one, and what I was talking about is how therapists, we can talk to people who are therapists, and we are literally sending our negative energy and releasing it to this person. And some of them can repel it, some of them absorb it, and they can handle it. That is their life purpose, and they're equipped. So definitely, there are people who are here to help you. And if you find it difficult to be in this connection, it's always a good feeling to talk to someone you trust. If it's someone at work, don't talk to someone at work. Try to avoid that. We have here, don't stop giving and receiving love. You may want to close off your heart, but don't do that. Trust in the Christ consciousness. We have here this image of yourself, this image of Jesus, that's Ishu, I call him Ishu. Behind him we have the holy light of his Father, that is Jehovah. He has many names. And so when we trust in the divine and the higher realm, this is not just trusting in the universe. This is trusting in these particular beings. We have to have a proper intention who we are contacting. We have to be very particular. When you want to manifest something, you have to be very particular who you are manifesting it from. Because then they know that you're contacting them specifically. It's just like a phone call. You have a number. You dial the number. You know exactly where it's going to. If you call a government office, for example, the universe, you don't know who you're going to get. That's just an example. So be very specific when you're trying to make any type of prayers. I also recommend that through Ishu as well as Jehovah, you can always call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. They are very real and they will help. And that's when you will be a much more, at a higher level. You will be more positive and you will be at a higher level. That's when you'll be able to hear intuitive messages. You will feel different. Yes, this will eventually work out for you and you are going to receive abundance, happiness, prosperity, and joy. And this is all going to come to you. It is a matter of time. I do see here that there's a little bit of waiting time. And there's a time period here where you're going to realize some things and you're going to learn some things. You're going to release some things. And it will all work out in the end. That's what I'm seeing here. So like I said, you know, it may not resonate for everyone, but for those of you that it does resonate for, I recommend that you take the advice from the angels because they know what is best for your greater good. They know what's going to make your soul happy. And if your soul is happy, then you are happy. They connect with the soul. All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you for your love and your support. And I will see you guys again next month. All right then. Bye now.